I want to take this time to just appreciate stop motion animators and stop motion animation as a whole, because honestly, I really feel like both the animators and this style of animation do not get appreciated enough. So to all of you incredibly talented individuals who gave us gems like Chicken Run, Coraline, and of course, Wallace and Gromit, I want to say thank you for bringing us these bangers and making Gen Z's childhood incredible. And now on to a stop motion horror film that I only found out about a few days ago. I kid you not. So Stop Motion is a brand new horror film by Shudder that uses, well, stop motion animation. The film is directed by Robert Morgan and it stars Aisling Franciosi and Kaylin Springall. A talented stop-motion animator becomes consumed by the grotesque world of her horrifying creatures. Now, going into this movie, I didn't really know what to expect out of it. All I knew were two things. One, it uses stop-motion animation, and two, it is a horror film. Good enough for me. And by the end of it, I was very intrigued by the film as a whole and the direction that it took. First off, the use of stop-motion animation in this film is just incredible. Like, when I see stop motion, I'm there day one. I don't care what the movie is. It could be just a documentary. It could be a horror film, a kids movie. I don't care. Stop motion animation is peak animation. Well, I mean, there is Across the Spider-Verse, but stop motion animation is art, damn it. So the entire movie is not in stop motion, but when those stop motion scenes are happening, they really added a lot of tension and horror to this film. I mean, the film already has horror in it, but I feel like the stop motion animation just added more fuel to the fire. For example, the characters were already creepy looking, and you see how the main character uses this type of clay to create the characters, and then she goes from using the clay to raw meat to this using the skin off of a dead carcass. That's that shit that I like. But when it comes to a horror film using stop motion in the mix with reality or live action, yeah, that is some scary shit. Speaking of scary, Aisling Franciosi, she was incredible in this film. Like, after seeing her performance, if I were a stop motion animator, I would probably lose my mind to some extent. Point is, she is incredible in this movie. To see her go from this animator who wants to help her mother put out her final project before her passing, to just going down this downward spiral of insanity was terrifying, actually. It's interesting because the audience is sitting up here wondering what led to her going down this level of insanity. What could have done this? And now the audience is just speculating as to what happened to her, which leads me into the next big thing that I loved about this movie. And that is allowing the audiences to create their own theories as to what actually happened. And to give you all an example, do you all remember that movie, The Lighthouse, with Robert Pattinson and Willem Dafoe, and how essentially the whole point of that movie is to allow the audience to theorize what actually happened, like what was real, what was it all in his mind, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. And I think that is the case here with stop motion, where clearly the stop motion animator goes down this level of insanity, like she just loses her fucking shit. But it's like, what led to that? What was real? Did that really happen? Could that have led to that? Was it the pressure of not being able to finish her mother's movie? You know what I mean? There's a lot of different speculations as to what caused this woman to go mentally insane. One thing that I have to say about this movie is that it is a slow burn. Like, it really, really takes its time, which is not necessarily a bad thing. It's just that I feel like that may be a turnoff to some people because the movie takes a good hour before shit really starts happening. But when things start happening on screen, it gets really, really good. You know, for like the last 15 minutes of the film. But hey, to those of you that have seen the film, what are your theories about the little girl and what her whole deal was? Why do you think she was annoying? Why do you think that she was even present in the film? I would love to hear all of your thoughts and theories. But in the end, y'all, stop motion is a pretty solid movie. It's a very interesting and unique experience. I don't think this movie is going to work well with a lot of people, but it worked well for me. If you go in expecting the movie to just give you the answer right then and there, prepare to be disappointed. But if you want to see a film that talks about how pressure and unfulfillment can lead us to this level of insanity, you might like this one. So plugging stop motion into the rank system, I am placing this one into the pass zone. But yeah, that is pretty much my review for stop motion. Let me know down in the comment section below what you guys thought about stop motion. Did you love it? Did you hate it? What is your favorite stop motion animation film? And why is it Wallace and Gromit, Curse of the Were-Rabbit? Whatever you thought, let me know down in the comment section below. And as always, guys, leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. And I will see you all in the next one.